Hey guys, it's been a while since I updated you. As you can see, engine is in the truck, so I have actually been working on this thing. I probably don't make it seem like it, but I'm gonna throw together a couple clips that I took over the last couple months or so, and update you on where I'm at right now, and hopefully my next update won't be so far out. I'm really starting to make some progress on this thing, so it's kind of getting me more motivated to get back into getting this thing on the road. But anyway, I'll show you these clips and then I'll explain to you exactly where we're at. Just a quick update. Got my front cover done. I'm over here at Schmuck Built, and he went ahead and welded in a dash 10 bung and put it in. Don't look too close at that. This is dirty ass cast. But put it in an elbow so it'll clear the balancer really nice. I'm super excited about this because the one on my Camaro doesn't actually fit that well. It comes out right here, just straight out, and until I have I think I have a 45 or a 90 degree AN bung on there, or AN fitting on there, and it is super close to actually the belt. It clears the balancer okay, but the belt comes like right at the worst place for that. So I want to eventually redo it on the Camaro, but I am super stoked that this one is going to be perfect for the C10. Here we are. Just got the front cover installed. Put the accessories on. You can see everything there. Even got the belt on. And down here is what I was so excited about. That's where my dash 10 bung for my oil drain is coming out now. As you can see, there is so much room between the crank pulley and where that hose is going to end up. So I'm completely stoked about that. This thing's getting dangerously close to being ready to throw into the truck. I'm pretty excited about it. The next part of this video is quite a bit later. Those last two clips happened over the winter, and it was just too short to even make an update video. It literally would have just been me telling you about how I think this truck's neat and I wish it was done. But hey, what else is new? I've been saying that for 2 years now. So anyway, here's some more recent clips. Hey, welcome back. It's been a long time. I'm finally working on the C10. I use that term loosely because literally all I've done is take that tractor, grab a hold of her, and move it around my yard, which sounds trivial, but it sat in the same spot in my driveway for a long time. So getting it up here, closer to the garage, where all the cool stuff happens, it's a big step in the right direction. So I couldn't take any video of that because it took like a half hour and was absolutely terrible. But I'll show you a picture of why it was terrible. Tractor gets a little bit light when you try to lift up a whole C10. So over here, we're through the hood for now, and this is all the room that we have to work with. So for the time being, I'm thinking I'm just gonna pull all this stuff out of the way here, clean the poor thing back up a little bit. It's gonna be hard to show you, but none of this is fastened at all. It's just kind of set in place. You can see down in here where the bolt should be, there's nothing. I believe he pulled everything when he pulled the engine. I think he had the whole front clip off of it, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna try to do everything without taking any of that off because that's just more work. I would much rather throw some bolts in there that it obviously needs than take it all apart and clean it up and put it back on really cute. It's just not what this truck's for. So anyway, that's the current situation. I'll get back with you guys when something cooler's happening. So this is kind of funny. I literally drug this thing out of the weeds. Oh, that's gonna be too dark to see. But anyway, this has grown up into the truck. That's all. Alright, so I've moved a couple things. I've got that jacked up a little bit. And big thing, Camaro's out of the garage to make room for this. There's the 4L80E. My fully assembled and dressed 6-liter. I really forgot that I had this much done on it. I mean, as you can see, it's got accessories. It's pretty much ready to go in. I wish that I would have been more proactive with my wiring harness, but we'll get there. So as you can see, got the muscle truck nosing into the garage, finally. We got the drivetrain dangling there, a little higher than I want it to be. Probably not going to be high enough to get it in the truck. That's what I'm about to find out. Bolted the trans, obviously, to the block. The torque converter's tight, but I still don't have a harness on anything. There's, you know, there's a lot to do. I just would feel really good if that was sitting in that hole by the end of tonight. So that's what I'm going to try to get done. Alright, it looks like there actually is room between the ceiling, the slam truck, and this big old drivetrain here. So, sorry for the crappy updates and video here. I'm trying to do this by myself and there's nowhere good to shove the camera at the moment. So anyway, hopefully that goes in there. We'll find out. That's where I left off with my video for that evening. This is quite a few days later. As you can see, it fits in there phenomenal. It fits like it was meant to be there. I'm sure everybody says that, but it's so great. And it's so rewarding to have all this room to actually work on it and weld up some turbo exhaust stuff later. It did. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get far enough away from it. That weight did bring the front end of this thing down a ton. I knew it was low, but once I saw that, I was pretty surprised. Let's see if you can... It's not really a good reference point, but the oil pan and the control arms are basically at the same height. So I'm not overly concerned about swapping out the stock truck oil pan with anything else. But I'm just super happy to have that drivetrain in there. It looks awesome and it's helping me with this whole motivation problem I have. You can see my garage is a total mess from doing all these projects in here. It's just a little 2-car garage. I mean, it's better than working outside, but I am super cramped in here. And there you can see my next part of this project. That is the entire harness, complete with ECU and starter that for some reason I did not install when it would have been super easy to install. But hey, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But that's about all I have for you for this update. Like I said, I really hope that my next update is nowhere near as spread out as these ones were. I just want to fire this thing up. I actually have a lot left to do. I'm going to put together a list of what's left to do on this thing, and I'll start out my next video with that for your sake and mostly for mine. But anyway, catch you next time. Thanks.